Hello guys, and
surprise! We have big news for you.
we have big news. We have made a really big decision. If you've watched our previous videos, you might know that Andrew and I have been wanting to adopt a baby. And unfortunately, that has not been working out for us.
Yeah, there's been a bunch of hiccups in that initial plan.
Yeah, it's just, so it wasn't working out. So we decided to try to have a biological child. The only issue was that Andrew actually had a vasectomy when he was 24.
25.
25.
I was 25, yeah.
Yeah.
It was 2018.
Oh, okay. And the only reason he had it was because we were so sure that we wanted to adopt. Like, both of us really wanted to adopt. I never, ever wanted to go through being pregnant and having, like, giving birth. It, like, always terrified me.
Yeah, I had very strong feelings for adopting as well.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's why he had a vasectomy. But now we decided that we're actually going to try to have our own child. So...
That means we're gonna be getting a vasectomy reversal. And yeah, obviously try to have our own child afterwards.
Yeah.
So we're kind of in the planning stages of getting that all done, and not planning stages, like we've enacted the plan. And we're just kind of following through with the steps of having to go and get it done, and then hopefully everything works out afterwards.
So we've done a lot of research. Andrew looked at a lot of doctors in our area, and ultimately he decided to go through the Mayo Clinic, which is nowhere near where we live.
Yeah.
So we're in Western New York by Buffalo, and the Mayo Clinic is in Minnesota, Rochester, Minnesota.
Yeah.
So...
Well, there's also one in Arizona.
Oh, really?
We could go there.
Hey.
No, yeah, I read a lot of reviews and stuff for the doctors around here, and I didn't like a lot of what I was reading. And I was very hesitant. And then I read, so Mayo Clinic actually does have it in 2 locations, Arizona and Minnesota. And in Minnesota, I was reading the reviews for that doctor, and they were absolutely glowing. Like, really good reviews. Everybody was so happy with her, and so I want to go there. I think that's the best option. And, I think that'll work best for us.
It also is a good option because they offer 2 different types of procedures. So they offer one where you're put fully to sleep. So you're under like anesthesia. And you're asleep for the whole procedure. They also offer one where you're under light sedation. So that one is great.
Yeah, that's the option we're going to be going with.
Because it is less than half the cost of being put under anesthesia.
Yeah.
And it's also, it has less risks because anesthesia always has risks. But
that's true, yeah. It's a preferred method. It's an in-out procedure, and it lasts a couple hours, and
you won't feel any pain or anything, and probably won't be aware of what's going on anyway. So
yeah, from what they say, it's light sedation. I don't really know what to fully expect from it yet, so it'll be interesting to see. But
so he's just reached out to them and is waiting to hear back to see when he can make his appointment, and it's exciting. It's crazy. We'll take you guys along with us as we go through this entire journey, and hopefully you find this helpful if you're looking to have a vasectomy reversal. So yeah,
maybe it'll give a little information of what you might be able to expect and stuff.
Yeah, so
I'll keep you updated.
All right, we'll update you when we have more information. See you guys later.
All right, let's go do it. Guys, I just got the email back from the Mayo Men's Health team, and they said that I'm all set for March 30th at 8 a.m. and check-in time is a half an hour before that, so I have to be there at 7:30. And they're sending me a kit in the mail to take to a local spot to get blood drawn so that they can send it over to them and they can test it and all that. So yeah, I should be getting that hopefully probably in a few days, or maybe next week or whenever they send it over. But yeah, I got the email, and we're all set. So we just need to request the time off, book the flights, book the hotels, and all that kind of stuff, and hopefully everything works out. All right, Springs, we're gonna let you pick the hotel with your nose. I don't think she wants us to go. You just jump down.
Yeah, since Andrew got confirmation of his surgery, we decided that we need to actually book everything, which is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out our hotel.
Yeah, we're going to use the Hilton Honors app. So I got lots of points. Actually, kind of have been saving them for this. So we're just going to look for Rochester, Minnesota. Yeah. And we're going to fly in on the 29th.
Yeah, so his surgery is on the 31st, right?
30th.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's on 30th, Thursday.
Okay, and Thursday is the surgery, so we're gonna get there Wednesday. So you have a day in advance to just get settled in, and then we're gonna stay for 2 days after the surgery, just in case.
Yeah, just kind of see how things go, and then we'll leave on the 1st at some point and fly back. There's 2 hotels really close to the Mayo Clinic, but they're really expensive. But
it's just so rotten. Isn't that rotten?
Mm-hmm. But we were talking because it's better for us to stay. So the 2 that are right next to it are like a quarter of a mile and a third of a mile.
They're right there.
Yeah, the next closest one is 1.25 miles away. And when we were talking about it, it's actually a better idea for us to go to that one because it's a Homewood Suites. And for those of you who don't know, Homewood Suites actually comes with little kitchenettes. So like there will be a stove, there will be a fridge, you know.
Like full-size kitchen appliances. It's actually really nice.
And a table and everything, so like we can prepare food there. Yeah, so you can see the prices there for points-wise. And those are the 2 that are right next to it. And then that third one, Homewood Suites, is obviously like less than half of the first one and a third of the second one.
Yeah, the only thing is we're probably going to need to get an Uber for Andy after, obviously we are going to need to get an Uber for Andy after his surgery.
I could probably walk a mile.
After your surgery?
That'd be fine. No, it won't. All right. Let's see. I'm getting a loading wheel. Your reservation is confirmed. Guys, we're going to Rochester.
Woo!
So, I actually just got back a little bit ago. I went to Quest. So for my blood work, because I have to get pre-op blood work for the procedure, the Mayo Clinic actually shipped me this box. So it's like a cooler pack, and it's like a styrofoam, almost like one of those styrofoam coolers that you might take to like a beach or something. And there's like a cooler pack inside, and there was like vials, like 4 vials. So I'm like, oh, this is different, but I guess this is how they do things. They ship this to you because what they want is you to go to like a lab near you, or you know, a place that will draw the blood, put it in this container, and ship that to their lab because they want their lab to process the blood work and everything. And so I took this into Quest. I had my appointment and everything. I went in, and they looked at me like I was crazy. Like they're like, "What is this? No, we're not doing this. This isn't something we do. You know, you're crazy. Get this out of here." So I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, shoot." And I went out back out to the car, so thinking about my options, and it was just past opening time for my doctor. And what I did was call them, and I'm like, "What do you want me to do?" They won't take this, and they're not going to ship the blood to your lab or whatever. And they're like, "Oh, well, we could just send them, fax them over a script to have them do the blood work and just submit the results, I guess." So that's what they did. They faxed it over. I waited a few minutes just to make sure that it would come through and that they would see the paperwork. I went back inside and I asked them like, "Hey, I called my doctor. Can you look and see, did you receive the fax?" And just before I sit here and wait and everything. And they're like, "Let's go look." So they went and looked, and they came back on. They're like, "Yeah, we got the fax." So I sat down and I waited a little bit. I didn't have to wait too long. They did end up getting me in, and they took the blood, and they're gonna go and have it processed now. But it was just a very interesting scenario, which I guess it could be kind of weird to have that box, but I just kind of figured that maybe they'd seen something like this. But no, they were very, very much shocked and like, "No, we're not doing this." So it's just a very interesting kind of experience I had this morning trying to get my blood work done. So, but it's off to the lab, and hopefully our levels come back good and we don't have any issues. We are getting ready to pack everything. Sarah's kind of dancing like a crazy maniac over there. It is Tuesday, March 28th. My surgery is on Thursday, March 30th.
Yeah, Thursday.
at 7:30 in the morning. We are flying out tomorrow, so we're getting ready right now. Our flights are super early in the morning. Our flight leaves at 6:30, so we have to leave our house at like 4 so that we can get to the airport and park and have ample enough time to get through security and check a bag and all that. So yeah, we're just kind of getting ready. We're cleaning up the house right now, and we're going to start packing, well, continue packing and get everything ready. Our friends are going to be taking care of our cats for us the next few days. So we want to get it all prepared for them and have the food all set out and everything so it's nice and easy. And the house, get it cleaned up so it's not a disaster when they walk in here. So yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing. It's kind of nuts. It's here already, and then, you know, hopefully afterwards, you know, we're going to try to get pregnant, of course. Obviously, we have to wait like a month before we can even start trying, but hopefully after that it goes quickly, but
I think it said that it can take 6 to 12 months for your sperm
standard.
For your sperm to return, but it's not unheard of or uncommon for it to do that beforehand. It also depends on what kind of procedure you get, so we're hoping you can get the
hopefully I get the good one where they connect the tubes instead of so there's two different types of procedures. The one, they just reconnect the tubes. The other one, they connect the tube to the top of the testicle where the sperm factory, I don't remember what, epididymis or something like that, is actually located. And that one it's less likely to succeed. It's not like drastic, it's only like 20 or 30% less likely, I guess. But it's still a lot, and you know, hopefully that's not the case, but it just depends on generally the scar tissue from the vasectomy itself. But yeah, hopefully that works. I mean, it's a really high percentage of being successful afterwards, so like 90+%. So it should be pretty good. It just depends on how quickly it goes. So hopefully it doesn't take too long after we get this surgery done. Yeah,
we just gotta hope for the best, and now we gotta finish packing and get ready because we have to be up at like 3 in the morning tomorrow.
We're leaving the house at like 4 a.m. so we have to get up at like 3 a.m. so we can get all prepared, get our stuff in the car and everything.
It's snowing in Minnesota, so it's gonna, I mean, not that it's warm.
It's actually supposed to snow here tomorrow, but hopefully it doesn't snow, or at least it's not anything bad in the morning, so we don't have any issues getting to the airport.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
But it'll be chilly in Minnesota.
We have a Subaru.
Yeah!
It's 3 a.m. guys. We're tired.
Yeah, definitely tired.
Andrew made coffee though.
Oops, I'm sorry. Coffee is life. Yeah, it was rough getting up at 3 a.m.
But at least we'll get to the airport early, and then we can get more coffee and maybe some breakfast or something, and then...
If anything is open.
Oh, yeah. Well, when we get to Chicago, stuff should be open.
Yeah, I would think so. Yeah.
We're on the road, guys.
It's cold out.
And it's 4 o'clock and it's freezing out, and we headed to the airport.
Yeek, here we go.
One flight down, one more to go. Made it to Rochester, and now we are ordering an Uber to get us to the hotel. We're super early. I don't think we can check in until like 3, and it's 10:40 in the morning.
Yeah, we're very early.
Okay. If we can't check in, we can probably leave our bags there and then go grocery shopping and explore.
We arrived at the hotel. We're going up to the 5th floor, almost all the way to the penthouse. This on the 6th floor, but we have to stop at 5. So we're 5. Let's go.
Going down.
No, I'm still here.
Sarah's going down.
We're in our room and we turn the heat up and it's getting cozy in here because it is 24 degrees. I almost said Celsius. 24 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, it would be very warm.
It's freezing out here.
Yeah.
It is so cold.
And when we got here, the air conditioning was on.
Yeah.
It was 59 degrees in the room.
Yeah.
It was so cold.
We're staying at the Homewood Suite, so it's really
Yeah, it's
nice.
pretty nice.
Yeah, because it has a little kitchen, like a proper kitchen here, so we can go pick up some groceries and prepare food or store food in the fridge and stuff.
I doubt we're gonna buy like
Yeah.
proper groceries.
No,
Probably
I
just
know.
gonna be like
Fruit
stuff
or
you
some
can.
snacks.
Yeah, snacky stuff, and then like probably microwavable meals because
Yeah.
they'll be simple.
Yeah, so, but it's nice.
Yeah. But we were just sitting here talking about how it's kind of weird that I'm here having this procedure. What's weird about it is like I haven't had any contact with the doctor. Like I signed up for this procedure, I paid them all this money, and it's like I haven't even talked to the doctor at all. So I'm just gonna like go in tomorrow and meet her for the first time.
Yeah, but I mean, if this
Kinda
was,
weird.
if it was any other place, like some random clinic, I would be a bit concerned, just because there hasn't been a lot of communication. Like, there's nothing you have to do.
I got like a three-page letter thing in the mail, and it's like, oh, these are your instructions. 2 of the pages were like, one page was like, oh, if you have COVID, don't come, and then the other page was just kind of like, oh, if you have any medications, you should bring them and let us know about them. And then the third page was like what I actually have to do for the procedure, which was literally like nothing. It's like, oh, you can eat breakfast the same day, like nothing about your routine has to be different. Just don't take any ibuprofen or blood thinners before the procedure.
The day before
So
procedure?
it didn't even specify how before. It just said just don't take blood thinners. So, but yeah, and I think part of it's my own fault. Like on the website, I could have signed up for like
a consultation.
Yeah, consultation and virtual meetings and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't do it. Like I just like created the account and I'm like, okay, I want to go ahead and do this. So like, what do I do? And they're like, oh, well, you give us this money and then you come have it done.
This sounds so sketchy.
It does sound kind of sketchy, but it's obviously not. But it's just kind of weird. Like I haven't even talked to her, so it just feels a little weird. But
and we don't know like what to expect either, because he was thinking like this surgery, it says it can last from 2 to 4 hours.
Yeah, it's 2 to 4 hours, and I'm not under anesthesia. I'm just under general what was it called?
Light sedation.
Light sedation, right?
I think it said light sedation. I don't know, so we don't really know what that means, like how aware you'll be. Like obviously you're gonna not feel any pain at all, and you're gonna be like relaxed, but I don't know, like, are you just gonna be sitting there like bored for 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, or are you gonna be like kind of out of it completely? Like we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of hope like I'm a little out of it so that like it makes the time go by a little quicker, because like I don't know if I'll be able to, like, if I'm with it, I don't know if I'll be able to like play on my phone or something. I don't know.
That's the thing, because you can't move.
And I didn't bring any headphones. Maybe I should have brought headphones so I could like listen to music or something. But they didn't say, like, that was the thing. There was no other instructions, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be interesting. I could have called and asked, but it is what it is. Like, if I just have to sit there and I am awake, I'll just be bored for a couple hours. Oh well, it'll be done and over with. And yeah, so tomorrow's the big day. Like 16 hours.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine.
There's a courtesy shuttle from here to the Mayo Clinic, actually.
So if you do stay at the Homewood Suites for your,
I'm sure that probably every hotel in the area has a courtesy shuttle.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like that's the thing about Rochester, it's like known for the Mayo Clinic. It's
yeah,
like,
I think that's why most people come here.
Yeah, it's like literally when you get off at their tiny little airport that's like 4 gates, they're like the first thing you see is like all this information about the Mayo Clinic. So I think basically the only people that come here are people coming for the Mayo Clinic.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna relax the rest of the day.
Yes.
And
I'm so tired. We're exhausted.
Tomorrow morning is the big day.
Yeah, we'll update you guys later. It's Thursday morning, and Andrew's doing his vigorous skincare routine, as he says.
I look pretty.
We picked out an outfit of just sweatpants and a hoodie, just something super comfortable, since he's gonna be laying around for a while today.
A little while? Oh, that's true. Alright, breakfast time. Let's go feast.
We're gonna go now to get breakfast downstairs, and we're just gonna get something really light and healthy, because yesterday we went to a restaurant and got like fried food, and we both felt really, really bad. Plus we ate bad the whole day because we were traveling at the airports. And yeah, so we're gonna get something light and healthy, and then we're gonna catch our shuttle to the Mayo Clinic.
Going down. Going down. Going up.
You're in my mind. I close my eyes, so it's just you.
Made it on the shuttle.
Head now.
You'll be back again when the stars are.
We made it to the Gonda building where Andrew's surgery is.
Floor.
We're very early.
And it's a really beautiful building.
Going down.
When spring is coming.
So they took Andrew and I back, and the doctor went over all of the information for how the day was gonna go and what recovery is gonna be like. And yeah, so now I'm in the waiting room and Andrew's back there getting drugged up. They're gonna give him drugs to make him like not feel any pain, and also to just be out of it. He's gonna get really tired and be, yeah, hopefully not with it. And they said at the 1 hour mark, they're gonna give me a call to let me know what kind of surgery they're gonna be able to do, if it's gonna be the simple one or if it's gonna be the more complex one. Hopefully it'll be the simple one, and because that has higher success rates. And yeah, so I'm just sitting here and I'm a nervous wreck. I'm trying not to be nervous around Andrew, but I'm so nervous. Because if it were me, I know how I would feel, so I just imagine Andrew being really scared. But yeah, so I'll update you guys when I find out. Hear from the doctor. All right, guys, Andrew
Guess what?
survived.
I'm gonna be leaving Sarah for the doctor. She thinks that I'm charming, apparently. So apparently what happens is you're under sedation for the procedure.
You didn't even like explain that you're done with your surgery and what you're doing right now.
Oh, I'm done with the surgery, so we got it all taken care of, and it went really well. They were able to do the simple procedure, which is a good one, and we got all that taken care of, and everything's done. We're down waiting in the lobby now for the shuttle back to the hotel, and yeah, apparently I'm gonna be leaving Sarah for the doctor because she thought I was charming, because I talked the whole time, which is really funny because she said when she was going through the information at the beginning with Sarah and I, she was saying that there's a ratio, like 7 out of 10 guys or 70% of guys will fall asleep during the procedure, and then like 30% will be awake, but like they're so loopy that they're just like out of it, like they're not really participating or anything. That was not me. I don't think either they gave me the wrong medicine or it didn't hit right. I was not sleepy at all. It did not affect me in that way. I was just chatting the whole time with them, and I don't know if they were annoyed with me, but it was funny. They told Sarah that I was very charming, apparently. So we were just chatting the whole time about a bunch of different things, so it was nice. But yeah, it really wasn't bad. It went pretty quick since they were able to do the simple procedure, and yeah, it was bad. Right now I'm not feeling the greatest. I have some discomfort, so we're gonna go back to the hotel and just kind of relax and make sure that I take my medicines on times, or when I need to take them, and just keep up with it. We're just gonna hang out.
Okay, doing an Andrew update. We're back at the hotel. Andrew's been hanging out for a little while, and
Sarah went to the store.
Yeah, I went to the store. I got Andrew I got us some food. I got Andrew some Tylenol, and yeah, got some juices and fruit and everything. So we're set for the next day or so, and Andrew's pretty uncomfortable actually, which he wasn't expecting. I don't know why.
I mean, it's not horrible. It's just uncomfortable. It's not like pain either. It's just uncomfortable, really. I've got it. I'm, just icing and relaxing, so.
Yeah. But we'll keep up with the Tylenol. You can take that every 4 to 6 hours, so.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, so he's just chilling in here,
Chilling like a villain.
Playing a game or something.
Yeah, I'm just playing a video game. And I just realized I messed something up.
Sorry.
But no, it's not your fault. It's just because my brain isn't working.
His brain's a little bit woo-woo.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll check back in later.
Bye.
Goodbye. It's day 2 of Andrew's recovery.
We made it through the night.
7 a.m.
Yep, it was good. I didn't have any issues at all. Slept all night.
I was really surprised. I didn't think he would sleep through the night because he's very sensitive.
No, I didn't have any problems. I slept just fine and feeling good this morning. We're gonna go for breakfast downstairs.
Yeah, he says he's not in pain, so.
I don't feel anything,
but
honestly.
He still needs to take Tylenol every 6 hours just as a precaution.
Preventative, so we don't get into pain. That could be bad. But they did say that the medicine they gave me was gonna last for a couple days.
That's crazy.
So she said after that, like, you should notice some stuff, probably pain. So we'll see what happens. But
yeah, that's good.
As of right now, I'm feeling fine.
What day is it?
After criticizing me for starting videos that way.
What day past surgery is it?
I don't know. It's Monday.
It's Monday, everyone. And your surgery was Thursday.
It's like day 4, I guess.
Day 4 of recovery.
Recovering
Andrew's
too.
recovering and he's doing really well. We are home and we had a really not traumatic, that's a bit extreme, but a horrible trip home.
Yeah, it was pretty rough because the first flight home was so delayed and then it was very turbulent because it was windy.
Yeah, we woke up at 2:45 so that we could get ready and then leave the hotel and be at the airport by, I don't remember. We
left the hotel at 3:30.
Yeah.
Because we had to get to the airport before our flight leaving at 5:30.
Yeah. And so yeah, our flight was supposed to leave at 5:30, but the weather was so bad. There were tornadoes, there was a snowstorm that night, and we didn't end up actually getting on the plane, bless you, until a little after 10. Bless you. And then we didn't end up leaving, like getting into the air until after 11.
They put us on the plane. It was like after 10, so we got stuck there for like 5 hours in the hotel or in the airport, and then they put us on the plane, and we sat on the plane for like over an hour just waiting because they're like, oh, there's snow on the plane, now we have to get the snow off. Or the 5 hours that you made us sit there waiting for the weather to get better, you couldn't deduce that there was snow on the plane beforehand.
No, yeah, and then the weather was just really, really bad, so the ride was very turbulent. But thankfully Andrew was not in pain or anything.
No, I haven't had any pain really. And I didn't take the painkillers that they prescribed or anything, so.
Yeah, so that's really good.
Yeah, the recovery process has basically just been sitting around not doing anything, just resting, icing, just letting it kind of do its own thing. I have to wear a jock strap for support and just, make sure that they're not uncomfortable. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of really just sitting around, not really doing much. So yeah, that's recovery. I'm taking a prescription anti-inflammatory, and then they did prescribe painkillers, but I'm not taking those because I don't need any painkillers. Yeah, so we're just kind of chilling. I have to go back to work tomorrow. So it's Monday. I had Monday off. Sarah went back to work today, but I have to go back to work tomorrow. So it's going to be interesting, but it should be fine.
Okay, we'll keep you guys updated on Andrew's strenuous recovery process.
My adventures on the couch.
As more things happen.
As more unfolds.
As more unfolds. Goodbye. Hello guys. It is a very long time after our last clip was filmed.
It's only been like a couple minutes.
It is present day, July something. I don't even know what date it is.
The 8th.
The 8th. It's July 8th.
If you guys didn't know already, we're pregnant.
Woo!
Yeah. I had my surgery on March 30th, I believe, or, thereabouts, right at the end of March. And, it's July 8th now, and Sarah's almost 10 weeks, which means we would have got pregnant right at the beginning of May.
Yeah, so it was like right after Andrew recovered from his surgery. Mm-hmm. So it was really fast. I was not expecting that at all. I assumed, I was kind of assuming the worst, that it would take like over a year for us to be able to have a baby, to conceive, but it happened really fast. So I'm really shocked. We're really, really fortunate that it happened so fast.
It worked out really well for us. I think you tracked your ovulation, which helped immensely. Like that. I think that's probably the sole reason, was because you did such a good job of doing that. And that was a lot of work. It was really difficult.
It was a lot of work.
Well, I mean, it was hard.
I know.
You spent a lot of time doing that. I remember. So.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but it worked out. Like, we're very fortunate.
Yeah. So we're expecting a little baby at the beginning of February, and we're gonna find out the gender soon, which we're excited about. But
just a couple weeks out for that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I know, it's really crazy. It's gone so fast. Like, I can't believe you're already almost through your first trimester. It's wild.
Yeah. Well, we just wanted to end this vlog on a positive note, to give some encouragement if anybody else is going through this and doing a vasectomy reversal. Thought that this might be encouraging for you.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you find it useful or helpful if anybody does want to watch it and get any information from it. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. So
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you can, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and have a great rest of your day or weekend or whenever you're watching this.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks guys.
Bye. See you next week.